different position here. All right. Okay. Before I show you, I want you to armor up, okay? I want you to just armor up. Protect yourself with love, protect yourself with light, however that is for you, okay? Because I'm going to show you supernatural pictures, and they have energy to them. Everything online, especially that we're paying attention to, has energy to it, okay? I'm going to try to uh, articulate how I just saw something, and to be able to get it across so that you understand too at the levels that we're dealing with here. Because Pete, you maybe think you're a people, but you're really a soul, and you're dealing with other things here that know that you're here. Okay, I'm gonna keep bringing it back to this. I will always remind you of until, I don't know, whenever I'm guided not to remind you. Remember, the Vatican opened up 5 portals. Okay, we are in supernatural prophetic times right now. We have 5 or 7 planets aligning right now. They're realms. It's a portal. That's a doorway. There's an actual key captured. You can think it's a ship. That's okay. I see it as a huge esoteric key that we're seeing it in the 3D, like, skeleton key. They're in a different vibration. They're going through different vibrations, sounds, frequencies, ritual. And it's not just the Vatican. You got some other things here that is getting a lot of attention online. This is what I like. It got doinked right through, right to me. Like, oh, okay. When I tell you got dark seers on here, I'm serious. You have dark seers on here. And there's some serious stuff in the spiritual world being called out. Most think it's just 3-dimensional, and many know that it's not. And it doesn't like being called out, no matter what, okay? Whether it's this world or whether you're sitting in a paranormal investigation and you're aware, we don't taunt, and we don't, even in this world, because you're still dealing with supernatural, paranormal, but in a meat suit. That's just the illusion of what what's really there. Okay, the grand illusion. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. This is my picture, and this is my image. All right, this is the River Charles. This is a city right here. Okay, let me just help you out here for a second. This is a city. This is a harbor. These are buildings. Those are cranes that go to the sky. Okay, these are skyscrapers. All right, that's the top of a building right here. There's the roof. There's the building. Here's the church, here's the steeple. Open it up and look at all the people. I don't know. Anyway, this is really here, okay? I believe in angelics also help. This is angelic technology for us to see who can see. If you just don't see, I don't know what to say. So I'm going to help you along. Whether you see it or not, I don't know, but it's there. We have an entity right here. He even has like glasses on. Like right here. He's like think of it like a black freaking cape. Got horns going off in the background. He's right here. He has an outline of him right here. These are his legs. I mean, this is a huge entity, along with this right here is huge. The portals are open. They're open. I don't know what people expect to see. Look at this is a face right in here. You can see its teeth. Okay, that's why I say armor up. Archangel Michael is here so back to online. Okay, so I'm not going to use the name because I'm not giving it any energy anymore. Ooh, excuse me. Woohoo, that cleared that right out. Pardon me for doing that, but that's me clearing out my chakras. Because here come the truth, baby. Those 2 entities, like Thelma and Louise, that are out there, That's a lot's being revealed with that, because that was a level of darkness. And when you are calling out darkness, whether it's our kids or not, okay, attachments are real, and they are. When you're out in the world and if you're putting things in your body, you get attachments with that. It's energy, okay, and it's really low vibrational energy, and another personality forms over that, and you can call them alters all day long. No, that's a lot different than personalities with addictions. Just saying. And those people are aware that I'm aware, and I seem to always, I don't know how to explain it, because, and I'm not saying I'm anybody, by the way. And I'm just very aware of when something's trying to screw with me, because I'm aware of it. I'm not the one it needs to worry about. You know what I'm saying? But I really saw how dark these two energies that look like one thing, but energetically, they are very dark entities, putting on a serious manipulation for whatever, I don't know the reason. I don't get involved with it, but I just see through it. Therefore, I don't endorse that. I pull my energy back, and I will never share that person's, even to expose, to show you, like, hey, this is what you kind of have to find that on your own, because I understand those two energies and what they are on a spiritual level. And no thank you. You know, I know when to be like, yep, no, I got my own world over here I'm worrying about. Those are whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you'll hear it. You'll hear it. You'll just hear it, and you will. Or if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then you won't hear it. But I'm not using those two people's names, because those are entities in those meat suits. And when my bunny is taking a freaking Scooby-Doo all of a sudden and screwing across my floor for no reason, that tells me you know what I'm saying? Like, there's spirit all around us, no matter what you're doing or where you are. It's just whether you feel it or not. And I feel that kind of stuff. So there's that. Maybe it's a dragon. I'm not saying it isn't, but I don't see a dragon quite yet. Okay. It is part of a serpent head, which I guess you could call that a dragon too. But this I see as, here's a mouth right here. It's a carved jaw, two eye sockets. There's another face. There's a face right here. There's a design right here. Some kind of upside down F. It's like some kind of an adornment, actually. And even like then there's something just I don't want to even hear about these entities anymore, because here's another one right here, but it's all together. Here's that one with the teeth, the eyes, got like a missing eye right here. There's the head of it. You see the face. It's golden. It's a golden head. There's an eye. Something's going on with that left eye there, and then teeth. You can see that. And then we have this thing right here. It looks like a rock face, like from, what is that, the four? What the heck is that movie with the four of them? Oh, come on. Seriously, brain? It's like I get these brain farts. It just, like, I'm not kidding. Ever since I whacked my head from that injury, it's just been like, ugh. It's like I hear it, but just on a forearm. Come on. Anyway, it'll come to me. And then, yeah, I mean, I see the entity here. Whoops. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second here, please. Un momento. Then we have this, and I mean, these are legs. That's a leg. That's a leg. It goes up behind. He's really large right in here. I mean, I do understand how you could probably see a dragon out of that. And I'm not saying it, I just don't see it. I see it something different. It definitely looks more, well, I mean, I can't even say machine, but it is, and here's another head in here, right here. right here, skull. It's got gold on it. It's like I'm getting more like some kind of weird scepter rod thing. I don't know if that makes sense, but I mean, you can even tell by the vibration. I mean, this is a fucking awesome picture. I mean, this is so amazing. I can't even begin to tell you how friggin' amazing this evidence is that I'm staring at. This is like some kind of ancient, I don't know, scepter right here or something. I mean, I'm sorry if you can't see that, but wow. I mean, the energy even goes around right here. Like it's linked in and it just uses the whole surrounding. This thing is ancient. Okay, remember the Vatican opened up for, I'm going to keep saying it because we're dealing with the supernatural world. And it's ancient. We got 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. In the remember I said that? Oh my God, my people who are with me. Remember I said I felt 3 and 1 stood in the background. We're in this world. Maybe it's 2, 1 stood. Either way, like this, the 3 right there. It was 2 and then 1 stood in the background. Being in our world, realizing, I don't know, like I could feel how they saw this world and how fooled we are at the same time. Because they're not of this world. It's a whole different energy. That because it's time now. It's a great convergence. It's a great convergence. Worlds, realms, it's realms overlaying each other. So I love looking when it's doing this stuff because I see so much that, you know, maybe other people see, I don't know, but I got the balls enough to share it. You know, I think it's amazing. I'm supposed to share it. I'm supposed to share it with whoever is interested in seeing what's going on. I see quantumly in between the realms, through the realms. I hope I convey it well for you to see what you're seeing there because it's there. My camera didn't make that up. Like that is there, and that's ancient. And they use, you know, if you have like the city of angels, like this, they're sitting in a whole different area, but they're still here. I mean, look at this. This looks like a, look at this. Come on now. You seeing that? Right here? It actually looks like it goes way back here, like swear to God, like a ship, even though that's a crane. I know that in this world. But do you see the edge of that? I don't know. I do. These are shadow beings. They stand in the shadow for a reason. They're standing with whatever this is here because that's its legs. This thing is he's a big energy. Hi everybody. These kind of look like teeth right here. 2 teeth. Oh, this better not be I swear to God I blocked this name out. Sobek. Because of just that horrible visit it gave me. Not Sobek, APEP. No, I'm just gonna leave it there, see what you see. You know what I mean? It's showing, it's appeared. It appeared. Angels are here, man. Angels are really here. What we call angels, they're really here. There's a serious, significant battle going on. Interstellar, galactic, whatever, you know, you use. Spiritually, I use spiritually, supernaturally. I mean, this is ancient. This looks like vertebrae in here. Bone. This looks like bone. This is golden. This is definitely golden. Who's goldenrod? Who is goldenrod in ancient? Isn't that Osiris? Are they? Yeah, that's a fun time when you're seeing the teeth over the house. I know that one all too well. Oh my, I think, who's goldenrod? I gotta look that up. Look at look at this. This is a symbol right here. You know what's so funny is I make my F's like that. Well, clearly this way. I mean my 7s. I make my 7s like that, but you seeing that? That's some kind of, well, clearly a symbol. Goldenrod. All right, let me look it up real quick. I feel like that's Osiris. Who is Goldenrod? It could be Nimrod. What is it? Is Goldenrod even a? Hold on, let me find out. I'm just hearing that though. Goldenrod. Goldenrod, a common name for many plants. All right, history. Goldenrod was Zeltrak's son, created from his DNA accidentally. When wow, really? Zeltrax used the Geno-Ran to himself after the failure of history. Okay, it's a sunflower too. Ancient, we'll do ancient, hold on. Ancient times. Heathen, there's a word. Here's a word. Not known in ancient times, okay. I know there's Nimrod. I know that. It was a wound herb. Okay, being guided to wound herbs here. You do what you want. This is just what pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Wound wart. I feel like it's for a reason though. It's for a reason, and it's clearly golden. I know they call it C-3PO goldenrod, but no, I specifically heard goldenrod looking at that picture. Rod of. Hold on, let me look that up. Rod of what you just said there, Mindy. Hold on a second. I should do DuckDuckGo. Try that. All right. Rod. Oh, Hermes. Yeah, oh, I've seen Hermes. A-S-C. Oh, here we go. Versus the Caduceus. Ooh, we are on to something. See how this works? With Scooby doing it over here. I love it. The rod of whatever. I don't know how to say that. Asclepius, featuring a single snake entwined around. No kidding. Yo, good call, Mindy. Around a staff and the primary symbol of medicine and healing. Okay, medicine and healing. Associated with the Greek god. Oh, trying to so you can see it. In contrast, the caduceus, which has two snakes and wings, is often mistakenly used as a medical symbol, but originally represents the commerce of negotiation. They demonize the crap out of it down here. They probably do use it in negative fashion, but that's not really what a lot of these are. And they're not. You know, Raphael is all about healing, and then they've turned that into, this world demonizes it. Raphael is an archangel, a healer, a divine healer. You know, he's not a myth or Raphael's not a myth. Raphael's very real and a very powerful healer. He is the healer, or the healer. You know, besides Yeshua, which would be connected clearly to Yeshua, the healer energy. Nothing can really, I don't know, if you have a healer on your team, you know what I'm saying? You want Raphael kind of deal. So the snake, and you just said that. The staff, I was saying that the other day, a lot of staffs here. Yeah, the Greek god of medicine. You there? Wow, that was weird. That was odd. Are you guys still here? Yeah, we just saw that. Okay, that was weird. That came out in the reading, the card with the thread of the needle. That came out in the oracle I just did the other day. Yo, that's amazing. Come on now, that's amazing. I think that's amazing. Oh, let me go back to my pictures. I think that's amazing. So anyway, it's golden. There's a couple of them. I mean, there's so much into it. It's look like, I mean, it comes around like this. I mean, yeah, I hope you see it. I see it. I think it's amazing what I'm looking at right now. I get it's part of the city too, but it uses the energy. It uses the essence of its surroundings to form. To be captured at this level, this is amazing. To me, this is amazing. And it's not because I captured it. Amazing paranormal evidence, supernatural evidence that there is something really right there. There's a couple of somethings. That's a huge deal. That's amazing to me. There is so much, this world, there is so much coming through. I'm so grateful to see. I wouldn't want to miss this for anything. Being in this place, this is the most exciting for real that's gone on. Like seeing through, watching all this unfold, you know? And then, well, that's not important, but I just like to do all angles of it to show others who, like, whatever, I don't care if they're skeptics or not. There's going to be a skeptic everywhere. I'm definitely not for you if you're a skeptic. Or maybe this will blow your skepticism right out of the freaking water. No pun intended. Because that's a city behind there. We got shadow people. The supernatural is real. All these religions that they do, it's not real. Well, it's magic. It's society. It's magic. It's ancient magic. It's, well, what we call ancient magic. We're entitled to it because we're part of it, but we've just been so suppressed from it on purpose. They're doing it right now, though. Like, this is, again, the level I personally get is they had to have permission from both light and dark to do this level of what is being opened, what's going to be revealed, and there's so much happening all at the same time. That's why it's super important to stay just in your light, in your core of who you are, your soul is. Because there's going the level personally, just from my experience of recently of deception and what the lengths people will go to and use, and it seems to be always targeted at these precious little ones, and that's not okay with me. That's what I understand why we're at a different level of darkness, and it doesn't like to be exposed. And it doesn't, but it's being exposed. And it really is. Lots of things. Lots and lots. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it's just going to, it's no joke. Even the Vatican would tell you the same thing, for real. They know what they're dealing with, even though they don't, but they do. Like, you can never be arrogant and be like, oh, I know what I'm dealing with. No, you fucking don't. No, you really don't. You're just going in with your instincts and your faith and trying to understand, like, what is happening here. And they want folks to just think, oh, they opened doors. Like, there's so many people that just like, oh, yes, yeah, they did this. It's a great ceremony. It's a ritual. It's not a ceremony. It's a ritual. It's okay. It's a ritual. And they needed sacred freaking knowledge and sacred keys to sacred doors that they want you to believe, or not you, but the folk out there, that all they're doing is really opening a door. They're not telling you, hey, hang on, because you know what? You guys are going to see some really wild shit now. Yeah, you are. You're going to see some supernatural flying shit, appearing shit, apparitions. You're going to see creatures. You know, you're going to see it. And it just is. They're telling you that. They're not telling us that. You know, honestly, for news folk, they should be talking about the alignment. What really comes in with this when all these, and like 3 years ago filming, and when I was doing a live, I had some weird experiences for those who weren't here for that. Because I was also, at that time, getting guided to the 37th parallel at that time. And understanding what the 37th parallel was. And then I was having experiences, and it was always the same person, well, being in the same outfit, different people in the same outfit with the baseball cap, glasses and what looks like a Letterman jacket. It doesn't have to be a Letterman jacket, but that style, you know what I'm saying, with the sleeves being different than that's, I'm not going to say what that is right now. But anyway, in Mothman prophecies, because this is the level we're all dealing with, whether you understand it or not, it's what we're dealing with. Um, because of who you are, and you may not even understand what does that mean because of who I am. You could just think you're this regular person that gets up and go to work. I work my ass off all day long, da da da. But you're getting fed up and you're seeing the bullshit, and you're seeing through. You're starting to see the real, like, not that you weren't seeing it before, but like it's just a whole other level, and things know that you know, and they're gonna take advantage, and because you're coming to another level of a of an understanding that's gonna blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind, all of our minds. But like some of us have been there. We don't stay there, but things like that have happened to some of us out there. And now for those who don't know, it's going to happen for them. Like they're going to, someone out there, I'm going to tell you right now, there's someone out there that had a visit that had the same, the glasses, the baseball, it's always the baseball cap, it's always glasses, and it's always that Letterman style jacket with jeans or shoes and sneakers. And you know they're not from here. You know that they're not from this, they're just not. I've had that twice happen to me. And I filmed them both times. I was live doing one of them. Anyway, that day I saw and I was shown, just because the way it was coming through filming, you could see the spheres in, it was crazy wild. It was like sphere, like here's the sun, right? There's an angel sitting right there, by the way. Here's the sun, but I was seeing like how it was these huge spheres, but they weren't planets. But I don't know how to explain what they were, but they look like planets. Most would call them planets. We'll just call them the planets. Or the way they're all aligning, it was going to create a huge like hole. I don't know, like a portal, like a big Stargate, okay? That was 3 years ago, and here we are. I didn't know about another alignment then. These are definite, look at light, you see them? I mean, come on, she's got dark hair. Seriously. Angel in the white robes, you got the dark robes. It's always going to be, like the left and right shoulder, wink, wink. I mean, this is amazing. This is, to me, I think this is so amazing, supernatural evidence of the spirit world, the in-between, that something's really was sitting here the other night, enough to come up on camera. And most pass by it, like, I don't. Well, have a good night. I'm there on that parallel now. The 37th parallel? Yeah. It's an interesting one. It really is. And we seem to be going through now the 33rd parallel, if you know what I mean with the 33s. So we're being pulled through parallel lines. And that goes back to the Catan notes I was seeing in a while ago that I documented about that. Seeing here, I mean, there's so much in this. There's a ton of stuff in this. It's really amazing. It really is. It's wow. Something to do with, like, I was being shown in 33 on my screen, these 3 notes, which to me is frequency, right? Sound, tone, frequency for us. Something was going to go on with that, and I feel like it's this. And again, with the keys opening up, and I'll show you for who hasn't seen. This is my take on it. I mean, if you don't see it, that's okay. Don't have to be a thing. I'm just showing you my take on how I'm seeing all this unfold, like in a spiritual, holy, I guess, holy, like prophetic. Wow. Then we get the lightning bolt because that's Zeus. Okay. But it might be if it's Zeus. I'll show you. This is Florida sky. This looks like a nostril to me, with a nose right here. But you can see like this windows, almost like the Statue of Liberty has on its crown, like that. This is Florida, though. This is from Florida Skywatch. Beautiful picture. And appreciate his shares all the time. Um, let it load. Let it load. That was a cool video. Isis and who? Uriel. And there's the eye. We got some Lenny, though. But check Lenny out. He's got a lot of the entities going on, too. But my mama said that's going along with some things that are going on now in certain realms, and they are. Uriel, you know, this could be many, but Uriel was very specific. I will be a flame, fire in the sky. Okay. When you see me. So, but that's me. You don't have to see that. That's fine. I'm not here to force anyone to see anything they don't want to see. All right, this is, I'm trying to find the keys. Give me a second. Just taking a second to load. It's super slow. You noticing that? I don't know if anyone else's internet's been laggy and crap, but it's like been super laggy. Like, you know, we have interference right here. Okay, the key. That to me, I see a key. Okay, they're going in through the ethers. Okay, they're going, to me, this is esoteric. These keys are way different than we know. That's a skeleton key. That's how I see that. It could be a ship too, but these fallen angels are huge. Okay, remember we're talking about ancient fallen angels. Fallen angels. God cast down, you know, that really happened. Fallen angels into the earth. These keys, they're opening up portals. They're using these keys esoterically. To us in our world, it's like a skeleton key. It has its own, I don't know how to explain. It's like its own energy going through the ethers to unlock things that we have forgotten about, that we're not going to forget about soon. And if you're like, what are you talking about? Okay, let's go back to the River Nile. When they heard the, you know, the fallen ones in the earth, when it dried up, because those were signs. Those were signs. Get a lot of Sodom and Gomorrah. Let's talk about the tabernacles that got stolen. These are all connected pieces. I mean, there's been a lot to take place for this to go on. This is about I'm telling you, this is about angels trying to overthrow heaven. Still, call it the Orion Wars, whatever. It's heaven. Try to control heaven. Overthrow heaven. Something a lot like, it's big. It's big. It's so amazing. I mean, it's a spiritual battle. It's amazing how much they teach us more. It's a 3D thing. It is a 3D thing. It clearly, we like feel it here, but they don't talk enough about the supernatural part, the esoteric battle. They say spiritual battle. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe there are people out there in the 3D land, not online, talking about, you know, that. But I've never heard anyone explain scripture like I've heard it now, but not before. You know, like, you know, I remember reading Revelations, like, what do you mean there's a dragon? Like, looking around, you know, think about it, look at, like, there's no dragons in this world. What are you talking about? The dragon gonna fall to earth? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's bring it back to that stuff. Like, is it a real dragon? Is it mythological? Like, you know, you kind of go through that. Like, but now, you know, seeing the way we're being shown, we've had to been slowly. And dragons are real. Just because they're not flying through our sky fully right now, they are showing up. And they are. Because we're dealing with the supernatural. And we are. And I am watching some really dark, not watching, but aware of some pretty dark witchery out there that I really don't want to be aware of that. I want nothing to do with that. See how it's tearing through the veil right here? But it's being discovered, and it is, because it just is. It's divine timing, because you know what? Creator God of all that is sees freaking all. And you can't preach that and then go to the levels that people have gone to that is so dark and diabolical and still preach about Creator God of all that is. And ask for God's protection. I don't know what God they're praying to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying we don't have a forgiving, but just like, This is like dark, like, oh my God, it shouldn't exist stuff. So that's what this key looks like. It's piercing through. It's deep, is my point. It's very deep. It's spiritually deep. I guess if maybe you're not a spiritually deep person, maybe you don't understand. And I'm not going to make any sense to you, so it's okay. Please don't be here. That's how I feel. It is deeply spiritual what's happening right now. And spiritual is supernatural. And we're finding things. If you don't understand, go check out Mob Foster University. For real. I mean, the signs that I have been getting personally have been, it's like, wow, Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't go around thinking of Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, Gabriel. Gabriel's been very clear on Gabriel's presence here in this world. For those who connect with Gabriel. Same with Michael. Same with Yeshua. Because Yeshua is here. We're going to leave that one hanging in the air for a second. Archangel Michael is here. They really are here. With the levels of darkness that's being revealed, of course, Uriel's here. Like, yo. Michael's a big deal. Like, but they don't, but these are warriors. Like, real badass warriors. Because serious darkness is being revealed that has been acting like light. And it's not been light at all. And that's just all, just how I'm understanding it. It's just how I'm being shown to understand, and okay, and I leave it at that. It's not on me. It's not up to me. Clearly not. I am just an observer here trying to just, get through the next day kind of deal. Each day at a time. But this stuff, I'm supposed to pay attention to. You pay attention to it too. You're in the, I'm with my spirit world people here. It's deep. So I'm going to end that there. I just wanted to share that and bring that all together. That's amazing. It's like in the water. Like, imagine if you could see the Pope right there with the key in his hand. Like, he walked through that door, you know what I'm saying? Into a different layer, and we're getting a visual, but I don't know. I hope that makes sense to you. I see it. I see it really clear, and I think it's really cool and amazing. So I'm going to end that there. Thank you so much. And that's from John Leonard. Always get a Watson. That's not the first time I've seen that name Watson today. So that's interesting. Huh. Hi, Rain Cloud. Whoop, whoop. So I'm going to let y'all go. I appreciate you hanging out. We've been on here for a while. So remember, you are love and you are light. And you truly, truly are the divine spark. You really are. Don't forget that. It's just this world. It's a world that really wants us to not remember we're the divine spark. So keep going. Peace out.